Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to the
It's been
Odd.
too long, babies.
Yes, we're back. Allison's excited. I'm excited, guys. Woo, we're back. Don't worry. This episode's gonna get out. We got some other episodes. I'm still sitting on. They gotta get out. They're gonna get out right away this weekend. It's
I
coming
mean, people
fast
are
and furious.
clamoring. They're clamoring.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Have you had some people like when's your next episode come out? My mom has listened to like all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the difference between your mom and my mom. My mom doesn't even know I do this.
You gotta tell her. I have a
My
feeling.
my siblings know, but my mom is not so tech advanced. You know what I mean?
Yes, I have a feeling our moms would get along greatly for some reason.
Really? Do
I
they
do. I really do. They're
are
same
they just
generation. I feel like they're both. They would just. I think they would just hit it.
are they both disappointed but also proud in you at the same time?
Yes. Yes.
Same.
Yes. My mom's level of proud went up because I'm a real adult now. I'm actually married, so that like that's a thing. Even if you're not like making a ton of money, which I'm not, she
Don't lie. You're like rolling in it. It's already on its
can't you
way.
tell? Look at this luxury bedroom we got going on here. TV that's not 15 years old. Um,
We gotta upgrade post wedding. We gotta get you a better TV.
well, this is the bedroom TV. Our TV from the living room will be coming in here. We're going to get an even bigger screen for the living room.
Whoa,
So
whoa, 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 whoa!
yeah, going up to 65 from 55.
That's a big TV.
Dude, I need a big TV. I'm a big TV person. I need something for all the sci-fi, for all the gaming I do. I need a big screen.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But yeah, but back to moms. I think for some reason our moms they would kick it. I
They
think
would
that
kick
they
it.
would,
Is your
yeah.
is your mom a cook or not a cook?
She's a cook. She doesn't love to cook, but she will do the cooking.
Like if they were to have a throwdown in the kitchen, what is the thing your mom probably would make?
Oh, my mom would probably concede to your mom.
Like
But
right away, like wouldn't even like throw in like her special sauce, whatever it is.
she she's not. Yeah, she doesn't have like those. She's not like that prideful in her cooking. She's like, I cook, but it's not like her. She doesn't wear it as her badge of honor. You know what I mean?
Oh, see, Barbara would immediately have 1,000 things that she would throw down. My mother's an ex pastry chef, so like
Yeah. No, my mom would just want to be. She just want to do the talking. She wants to hear the stories. She wants to talk and chit chat and know the tea. And so,
they would get along. My mother loves to complain, so I feel like that could be a real match made in heaven, I'd say.
yeah. Oh, you got to come on over and hang out with us too. Go get some dinner so we can get my our Christmas gift, our
You're,
wedding gift.
I'm literally staring at the wedding gift as we speak, and like partially thinking like I should also order myself one because mine is old and I.
Yeah. Dude, what do you listen? Just come over like next weekend. Just come to our place. We'll go get dinner. We'll
When
go get
when
some
I get my
wine.
schedule, I will make sure that you're part of my schedule for the next week because the Jewish holidays are coming up, and you know the cooking and the cleaning and everything.
Yes, I would love to be a part of Yom Kippur.
What? That's a person who's not Jewish who made that comment because all the Jews right now are rolling in their like they're like, who says that? Who says I would really love to participate in Yom Kippur? Do you know what Yom Kippur is? I'm just gonna start with that.
I I vaguely have
Okay,
sprinklings of
it's the worst Jewish holiday there is. Like that is the holiday. Like I'm dead right now. I cannot wait to talk to you post show about how funny that comment was. I cannot wait. That's the day when Jews fast for 25 hours and we dress in our death shrouds and we basically beat ourselves and
penance,
atone for our sins for the whole day.
penitent holiday. Huh?
It's actually for me like a super spiritual day. Like I love it so much. I'm dressed all in white. Like you don't wear any makeup. You don't, it's very, if you do the Yom right, you're set up for the rest of the year. But it's just so funny that you're like, I'd really love to hang out for Yom Kippur. How you feel?
I
Yucky?
I didn't realize Yom was so mortal So mortuous, I should say.
The whole, like, not to go into like Jewish holidays, but like super quick, I'm sure we'll talk about it next week. But like, so the 10 days of atonement, once Rosh Hashanah hits, which is the head of your new year, you got 10 days to make your like pleas, to go and get forgiveness from people you've wronged, to like reflect on who you are. Did you grow? Did you commit to your changes? And then you got 10 days to do it. And by the time Yom Kippur rolls around, it's like, that's it. Your fate is sealed for the next year. So it's like,
Sealed.
yeah, sealed. You're sealed in the book of life or in the book of death. It's sealed, babies. I find Judaism in that way kind of comforting. I don't know. I like it. I like it. There's so many things about why Judaism works for me. Like, one of them is the 10 days of atonement, where it's like, pack it in, baby. This is
You're a very schedule oriented person. You're like, if it's not in my calendar, I can't do it.
No, for me, for sure. If it's not in my calendar, it's not happening for sure.
In the calendar, she has time to laugh. She has scheduled in there.
I have like grocery shopping, like needs to get done today.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. But like also I'm a checklist person. So like.
Now here's the thing. I do enjoy a checklist. Checklists feel good. That's the gamer in me.
Yeah.
Like, I like a little checklist.
Sure.
Yeah, they're good. They're super good.
I love a calendar. Oh, I love a calendar. I love a timeline.
Ooh.
I love deadlines.
Deadlines. I don't hate deadlines. I'm not one of those people who like deadlines drive me crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can get down deadlines. They're reasonable. A reasonable deadline, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm here for it.
Yeah. I give myself deadlines, and sometimes they're not obtainable, but we give them anyway.
Yeah. Who cares? Who cares? So, Allison, the people want to know, I'm sure. They might not know. I know.
What?
You went to Italy for 10 whole days.
Sure did.
Right in the middle of European travel season.
It was a real what not to do situation, I would say.
Tell us, this was purely vacation, or was there a little bit of business and family mixed in?
It was a family trip for my parents' 50th wedding anniversary.
Well, this was still more of the 50th.
This is still more, because if everyone's recall, we planned an entire surprise party for my parents.
That went off successfully. I remember that. Went off
very
successfully. That was like episode 3 or 4 of the podcast, if you guys look back in the videos.
This was a trip taken over their anniversary that they have been planning for over a year. And let's just say it was 4 cities in 8 days. And it was between 90 to 105 degrees.
Just a little thing we call global warming, just science.
We may or may not have somebody that needed handicapped things happening for them, such as, and when you're in a city like Venice, which is all water-based, and there is a handicapped person getting in and out of a boat repeatedly, it's something. It's something.
So all your siblings were there?
All my siblings were there. My sister's husband was there. My brother's girlfriend was there, and it was me.
Wait, your brother brought his GF. Is this a long-term GF, or is this just I need someone to bring?
No, they live together. Yeah, they live together. So
they're close. They're like this far away.
Well, I don't want to put this on the podcast, but we can. I hope so, is all I can say. That's all I can say is.
Things look like they're going good. We'll leave it at that.
I love her. Well. I think she's wonderful. I think she's super great. I hope so.
Okay.
That is all I will say on that matter.
That's positive. We can leave it there. That's positive.
Yeah, I hope so. It was. I don't know how to say this nicely. I don't.
Give me a couple of words. Give me like 4 words to describe it before you go into detail.
Hot would be obviously the first word.
It was hot.
Late.
It was late.
People were always late to whatever time you said.
I was sitting there at the restaurant like,
it wasn't that I was sitting at the restaurant doing this, but like when we would set a time, I would be ready at that time. And therefore it was
And
just fun.
us.
It was just interesting. It was like, but I knew going into it that that's what it would be. Like I understood that I would be on time and that other people wouldn't. My sister's husband, Luke, was also always on time, which I found amazing. So it
Okay,
was
so you guys
very,
bonded over that a little bit.
he and I bonded for many reasons. I really love Luke. He is, he's an amazing man, very patient. Um, what would be a third word I would say? Alcohol,
Alcohol, okay.
helpful.
Intoxicating.
Sure, that's a nice way to say things. And I think shopping. I think shopping was probably the highlight for many people when they found like little treasures that they brought back with them.
Nice.
I had one very unbelievably lovely afternoon um, in Florence, which I broke off and went away by myself for an entire 4 hours. I went to the House of Giacosa, which is where the Negroni was first made.
Ooh, okay.
So I went because I really wanted to go. I really wanted to learn. I wanted to try everything. So I went to this place and I had a flight of Negronis by myself. I did not I just sipped them. I wasn't like trying to get like tipsy and be with my family because that's not fun for anybody. But I went to this. I wrote the outline for my movie while I was sipping these Negronis. And then I bought a bottle of very expensive perfume at one of the original perfumeries in the world that was built in the 1200s.
What
So
are the
like
notes in this perfume?
it's a tobacco vanilla. It's really beautiful. Yeah.
Okay. So slightly masculine, most kind of unisexy.
It's like it's very soft, but it's also it also like it's direct, which is what I like. Like it lingers.
Lingers on the mind.
Yeah, it's a very bewitching scent, which I really liked. So that was
That's
my very lovely afternoon. It was like it's like such an amazing afternoon to myself.
yeah. That
And
sounds awesome.
it reminded me why I love traveling because I don't mind traveling by myself. I love traveling by myself. Like I think even when you're married or if you're in a relationship, you should go travel by yourself. I think it's important for people to have those experiences of like, this was my personal experience and like putting yourself in a very uncomfortable situation and being alone in a foreign country. Amazing. Highly recommend.
No, those are the types of experience. That's the type of stuff that adults we're supposed to like do. Put ourselves in situations where we can be
Yeah.
adults and just
Yeah.
like go and learn something or go and get a new book or find a new cafe and any Italian men notice you were by yourself there?
No, but I know we don't want to talk about my dating life on the show anymore, but I have to share this story. This is so
We'll take all the stories you're willing to give.
okay. This is amazing.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
So, she's on the app, she's out there, she's playful, whatever.
She's
She's
on the
having
hinge. She's swiping.
whatever
She's
she
taking
does.
notes.
And so I matched with this guy and
In Italy?
it yeah, but like for LA. I matched when I
Okay.
was overseas.
Okay.
And my brother's girlfriend, I was like sharing these like messages and she's like, he sounds so amazing. I'm like, he does, right? She's like, oh, I really like him. Like, talk to him. And I'm like, okay. So we're talking and um at some point I was like, this is a lot. Like, I'm on a family vacation. I don't need to message you like 3 or 4 times a day. Like, I've established I'm interested. I told you I would hit you back up when I get to LA. Like, but I'm on vacation with my family. Like, I'm the type of adult where I'm not going to become obsessed with somebody who A, I've never met, and B, I'm on, you know what I mean? Like, that's not,
Yeah,
I
you
know
like to
someone would
temper
be like,
yourself.
yeah, I'm just like, okay, that's nice. I've met you. I will see you when I come back. So I very clearly said to him, I'm like, hey, I'm on vacation with my family. I get back to LA on this day. Like, I will hit you up later that week. Can't wait to meet you, kind of a thing. But the man kept sending me text after text after text and like photos and video. And I was like, I'm going, and I keep showing them to BG, and BG's like, well, he's just excited. I go, BG, we haven't even met, and he's sending me videos and photos of his day. That's a lot.
I mean, we literally haven't even heard each other's voices yet.
No, he was leaving me like voice text, like,
Still, whew.
And so she's like, well, some like, just, aren't you glad that he's like over communicating? I was like, no, that's desperado. So I
Like, I'm
try,
not 22 anymore.
I try again, and I say to him really nice, I'm like, thank you so much for letting me know what's going on in your day. It seems like you're having like a really great week. I will hit you up when I'm back. And he again sent another slew of texts. And so finally I was like, hey, it was really nice to meet you. I'm not feeling a
Big
connection
bold letters.
here. Uh, I, you seem like a very loving individual. I hope you find somebody that reciprocates that energy, and just like in like the nicest way possible to not ghost this person. So he responds with like the rudest text, and he's like, we haven't even met yet, and you don't want to meet, and blah 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 blah. And I was like, I like didn't respond. And then he's like, by the way, don't use me in any of your stand up or acting. And I was like, but part of me was like,
Too late, number one.
well, I only did this to do that, to be like, this is, I knew this was coming up. So I was like, first of all, I was like, that's not what I do. I don't do stand up, you idiot. Like, when would I ever talk about this in like a public setting? But also, like, how insecure are you to send me that note? Like what has happened to you that you felt like you needed to send me that disclaimer is the thing. You know what I mean? Like, where, like, obviously, this has happened to you before where you have overstepped your bounds and somebody has said to you, like, this is too much. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is too much for somebody you've never met.
Gosh, being married now, and not that I didn't have this before, but one thing my wife and I love to do is to just drag other men when we hear stories like this, and because I'm one of those guys who, like, I understand, men, we are stupid. We are the reason for 95% of the problems on the planet, all the problems, like, literally, we cause all the problems. And there's so many men that the reason why they act like this, and I think it comes down because they don't have enough platonic female friends.
Is that what it is?
I think so. I've been very fortunate to have, especially in high school, and I kept the same friends. The friends that I grew up with in Maryland, our clique stayed, and it's still pretty tight, in terms of like just kind of keeping up with things throughout the year or whatever.
Mhm.
We're not like every week talking blah blah blah, but I was able to have some platonic female friends kind of through high school and after college. And then I was also able, when I got into the workforce and working in cubicles, I worked around a lot of women in those first early jobs.
Yeah.
And if you don't have those platonic interactions with women a lot, you're not going to know what you're doing wrong. Like, these guys, we're so dense in the head, and we
Yeah.
get so constantly reinforced by other men about the stupid shit that they say. And other guys forget that sometimes your buddy is lying about how he talked to a woman or how he got with a woman. We forget that they're lying sometimes.
Yeah, of course.
And so sometimes there's so many guys who they're out there and they look like an adult and they're making money, but they don't know what the hell they're saying, or they don't know that they're overreacting and being super childish.
Like,
And
if he at any point had showed a girlfriend the amount of texts that he had sent to me, she would have been like, back off, dude. She's on vacation with her family, like overseas, like not even in the United States. She would have been like, she said she'll reach out to you. Just say thanks, and I'll see, like, looking forward to see you, like most other human beings would have done.
yeah, like if a week and a half had passed and he had said, "Hey, So, I seemed like you're back in town, just wanted to say hello. And then, he never heard from you. Then he has a right to get upset because you said something you didn't deliver, right?
Yeah.
But that didn't happen at all. It's like he got so anxious and excited. It's like, well, I told you I'll get back to you.
Which I said
Yeah.
twice
Yeah.
in a very nice way. But
Let me tell you, there's been situations the opposite where I've had where I wish a girl that I had been dating in the past had told me she was going to get back to me because I'm sitting there going, "Ooh, should I call her this weekend or not? I don't know."
yeah.
It's like but when you communicate like that, it makes it so much easier.
And like I'm trying to play a game with anybody, and I appreciate people who are communicative, but also like read the fucking room.
Bro, I'm literally in Italy with my
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
We have established a good rapport. I'll call you next week.
Like I had a breakup during the vacation. Do you know what I mean? That's what it felt like. I was like, "Oh, I'd have to just pull the trigger."
And but see, this also is a weird situation too because most guys would have really enjoyed that if they had hit it off with a girl, like, and you can see the spark and you're understanding it. If she's like, "Hey, I'll talk to you in a few days," most guys are like, "Oh, okay," and they would have gone about their business and realized that they had some freedom to themselves to then even he could talk to other women, like
Right. Or like we're not even dating yet. Like
exactly.
the amount of energy you put into letting me know what you were doing all day, every day. I was like, and to me, I'm going, even if I was in a relationship with this person, I wouldn't communicate this much, period. Like this is a lot for me. Like if you think I'm going to be documenting my day if while we're in a relationship, like I just cannot.
Yeah. People forget that when you're especially when you're already in a relationship and things are getting established that sometimes not talking is good because it gives you something to talk about when you are around each other. Like you when you
Right.
kind of building up your week your log of what happened to you during the week so that then when you see each other on Friday or Saturday or Sunday or whatever, you can now say, "Oh, here's all the things that happened," and we can talk and engage as opposed to minute by minute updates throughout the week.
And nobody is that interesting either. Blessings.
No, 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 no. Not unless you were on set with Robert Redford all week or something like.
Even that, it's like Robert Redford ate a sandwich next to me today. Oh, great. That's great, honey.
Right? Wild, wild stuff.
So let's talk about the wedding.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. First of all, I want everyone to know Allison was invited. She just was not unable to come, unfortunately.
It was really
Um,
I was really sad to not be there. I'll be honest. I was very sad with all the photos and everything. I was just
we were sad you weren't there because with the group of friends that we did have there, we know you would have hit. You would have crushed. You would have crushed. You also would have gotten along with my brother's girlfriend. She was a hit. Everyone loved her. But you guys would have really. I think you guys might have been like best buds. You might have been texting her today. I feel like.
I love meeting another female whose energy matches yours
Yeah.
because it's very rare.
You and Carrie, I think honestly would have probably have been hugging each other. I guess.
Have her come.
Yeah, we will. She's just great. She works for booking.com. She's super cynical and skeptic kind of like my brother and yeah, but also she's a whiny. She's into wine. But super cultured, she loves to travel. She's probably in Italy the same time you were, maybe actually.
It sounds like we need to do like a vacation. Sounds like that would be fun.
We should. It was great, so the wedding we got married in Orange County in San Juan Capistrano, right near the beach.
Beautiful.
Um,
Beautiful, you guys.
yeah, it was great. We had about 74 people there, friends and family. It was a nice Vietnamese and black wedding. We had a Vietnamese translator there for a portion of the wedding. Um, yeah, it was great. It was looking like for a minute that two, which is my wife, her name is two, that her grandma wasn't going to come because grandma was thinking it was going to get a little cold and stuff like that.
Hold. Oh, blah.
Yeah, no, it was super hot, and then at night it got a little like breezy if you're of that age. So she like was bundled up at night, which was super cute.
Adorable.
But it wasn't cold at all for us younger folk. It just turned out to be a nice wedding. My we had a nice mother. We had a nice choreographed dance. So our first dance was choreographed. We went and we had dance lessons like 2 months prior to this event. But then our DJ messed up the song. We had a phone call with the DJ where we sent him the edited version of our song that our choreographer had edited for us.
Yeah.
And he ended up playing the full length version of the song, which was hilarious because he was vigilant and he realized we were about to stop because we had a nice little dip at the end, so he cut it off at the right, like when we finished. But
Okay.
halfway through our number, when we started, Tu and I looked at each other and our eyes got big. We're like, well, this isn't the right cut, but we just kept going with the choreography anyway. So yeah, we had a little professional dance moment there.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
You're a dancer though, right? That wasn't your thing.
I'm sorry?
You've never been like a dancer though, right?
No, never a pro dancer, but I mean, I'm black. I got a little natural rhythm. And so we picked up on well, also funny thing. So we went to this school in northern Glendale to learn dancing, and our dance instructor named Isaac had a huge man crush on me. Like from the first day we got there, he runs right up to me and was like, "Hey, Byron, nice to meet you." And my wife booked the appointment, so it's both of our names are on the list. But he goes and shakes my hand first. I'm like, "Oh well, my wife's here. She booked the appointment." Oh, hi, nice to meet you. Every time we get there, I would usually like run to the bathroom real quick before we started, and he's like, "Oh, well, where's Byron?" She's like, "He's just in the bathroom."
Was he like interested in you, like interested, or was he just like excited?
I don't know. It's tough to say because a couple times each class he would say, "Okay, I'm gonna dance with Byron for a second and take your role."
Him. Did you invite him to the wedding? No.
No. He probably wouldn't have been able to make it, but he's a great guy. He was super knowledgeable. It just was funny that one little aspect of every time we go there, it was like a little entertaining. Isaac was excited.
That's so nice. I like it.
Yeah, no, oh yeah, it wasn't. We had fun with it,
Yeah.
Yeah, food was great. We had a nice kind of Asian style menu. It just ended up working out good. The mother-son dance, my mom right before the dance was like,
Really?
yeah, even though she wasn't really drunk, she just likes to be like, she's such a lightweight. She'll have like 2 glasses of wine and be like, I'm drunk.
I get drunk after 2 glasses of wine for sure.
Drunk, or just like you're buzzed, you're tipsy.
I'm definitely like almost a little slurry. Like I do not have a high tolerance anymore.
Okay, yeah, see, slurry is drunk. See, like, 3 beers, I'm like, okay, I'm buzzed. I'm like, okay, I've been drinking tonight. I probably should give someone the keys maybe, but I'm not like drunk or like, okay.
No, if I have like 2 full glasses of wine, I'm slurry. I'm definitely getting a little slurry.
Nice.
I can't, my tolerance is so low. Like half a martini, forget it. I'm out. I'm out.
Dude, we definitely got to come hang out then. I got to see Slurry Allison.
No, it's not cute. It's not cute.
We got to get Allison Slurry, and we got to write a sitcom script. That's it. That's what we got to do.
A slurry script.
Yeah, let's come over one day and we'll drink and we'll write a script.
Boy. Oh boy.
We'll write a script about 2 struggling actors who started a podcast.
Dude, I like it. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. No. And then some problem arises. They have to move in together with their significant others for some reason.
There was a pilot I was writing back in the day about 2 people who gave up their comfortable jobs, like in order to pursue acting in New York, like later in life. And so they end up having to share a studio in New York, which only has room for 1 bed. So they sleep head to toe, toe to head. So the end of the episode is always them getting into bed and sharing their day, kind of a thing. It was a good format.
No, I love that. That's hilarious. Actually, it gives me like kind of an old school vibe. It gives me like it gives me kind of like a moonlighting, like kind of.
So the one person was going into fashion design as an older man, and the female was going into being an actor as an older female.
Yeah.
On top of that, they're giving up their very comfortable lives. Um, they leave their significant others in order to pursue this dream, and they've been best friends forever. He is a gay Asian man, and she is obviously. We were writing it for each other, and it was like the person who I was writing this with actually is now a very famous, well-working actor. And I messaged him the other day. I was like, "Do you remember when we pitched this pilot to each other?" And he's like, "Yeah, that's still a good idea. You should write it." And I was like, "I should write it. It's timely."
It was Bowen Yang, everyone.
No, but there's only someone else on that level who is now working.
Was it Joe Kim? Joe Kim?
No.
Oh. Still in that sphere though.
They don't do comedy. They do drama.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, we'll have to do after show. Give me the
I will show you who it is. But he's a very good actor. I was like, if I wrote this, would you read for it? And he's like, yeah, of course. Like we're still like on good terms, you know?
Nice.
So
dude, that's what's up.
Yeah. But I'm also writing a feature right now, which we can talk about another time. A different episode, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do like an episode outline of it.
Yeah, maybe. Not until it's registered.
Actually, I need to do that. I need to register my IP.
You do?
Yes, I do. Actually, we'll have to talk about that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So we've done the recap. We've gone to the lives, Italy, marriage. Oh yeah, also new frame. Oh yeah, I have to talk about it. Since we're both glasses people. I got new frames. I got the nice crystal Warby Parkers here.
I knew they were Warby Parkers immediately.
Dude, okay, so I went and got my eye exam. I went to Glendale Optometric Center.
Yeah.
Because they were in network. Warby Parker was out of network for my exam. And then I got my lenses replaced in my existing frames, they're pretty much exactly these, but they're just black instead of clear. And it took 3 weeks to get those lenses replaced. In that same amount of time, I went to Warby Parker and got 2 new pairs of prescription frames, plus we got a pair of sunglasses for the missus. In the same amount of time, in that 3 weeks, I went the same day that I got my eye exam and got my lenses replaced. And I was like, well, I need to go get new pairs anyway. And I didn't want to pay for the new pairs at the optometry center because it'd be like $800, right? Went to Warby Parker, less than $300 for 2 pairs of frames. And I went back, got a pair of sunglasses a week later. And they all came in the mail before I got my other ones back.
I have been a Warby Parker fan from the jump. Yeah. Like I used to work at Morgenthau Fredericks. Do you know this glass? They make the most expensive glasses, I think ever. Like everything is carved out of like buffalo bone and stuff. But I love. No, it's true. Buffalo bone. It's very lightweight, but it's really pretty.
Okay.
This is for real. Like this is what I used to sell. I used to have pork shells, buffalo. It was all very high end.
Buffalo bone sounds like a nickname someone had in high school.
Yo, Buffalo Bone, what up? Ready to throw down this weekend?
Seriously.
Oh, I'll see you, BB. Yeah, but I need new glasses too. These glasses I think are like 3 years old.
Okay. So you got to do a new eye exam.
Yeah, I got an eye exam last year and it didn't really change, but I've honestly been thinking about getting contacts, which is a little...
Oh, you don't wear contacts?
I don't.
Oh, contacts? Here's the thing about contacts. They're good. They're great. But for me, by the end of the day, they really started to bother me just because of the lack of oxygen your eyes are getting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're so good nowadays, but they still let in all the air. But even still, I just like after wearing them all day, I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's the thing is like, I don't usually wear my glasses all day.
Okay.
But when I'm doing self-tapes or when I'm on set, it would be helpful for me to have contacts.
Talk to your doctor about LASIK.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do LASIK?
No.
Why? The missus had it and she loved it.
She did?
It's where we used to be glasses buddies, but then she got LASIK like a year and a half in and was never looked back.
Why did she want to do that?
She had a little bit of discount because her mom actually works for the company that makes the lasers. So she got a little discount there. And then plus, when you go in, sometimes they usually give you like a discount too. So she was able
Yeah,
to get a discount from
the idea of
insurance.
a laser shooting in my face is not appealing to me.
It's not. I mean, it doesn't mess up though. It's like one person every year in the whole country it gets messed up.
What if I'm that one person? Then I really botched it.
It's too late. Just check and see if that one person's already had it mess up, and then then you can sue and be worth a lot of money.
Sued. Always with the suing. Always.
Us Americans and our suing.
Sue, sue. So you got the new glasses. I need to go back to, yeah, indeed.
Yeah, Warby Parker is the shit. If you're looking for new glasses, guys, and this is not a sponsored ad, I wish it was.
No, but honestly, Warby Parker, if you'd like to sponsor us, we would love to. We've been longtime wearers, big time users.
Yeah. I got 3 pairs now. Shit.
This is my 5th pair of Warbies.
Dude, they're so good.
They're so good.
Amazing. Yeah. Good stuff. Great stuff. So let's talk about the acting world. What's been going on? What's been cracking?
Where do you want to start? I've got a lot of updates, and we're already like 50 minutes into this episode.
We're 30 minutes in.
We're only 30 minutes in? Okay, great. Perfect.
37 minutes in.
Perfect. Never mind.
Yeah,
Forget what I said, team.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, we're doing good. I don't think that, like the week. So, gosh, we did an episode that's going to be coming out, but I got booked to go to Denver. Right. Right.
Which one was in Denver?
What'd you say?
Which one was in Denver?
Denver was, it was a big brand. I can't say who the brand was.
Text it to me. I want to see. I want to see what it was. Because I remember we talked about these auditions. Which one was it?
This was for the role of a ski patrol in a lodge. And so this one was cool. It's going to be playing during the Winter Olympics.
Wait, please text me what the product was. I need to remember what audition this was.
I don't know. Did we talk? I don't know if we talked about this one. Because I think it might have been right around like wedding time, and we might have done an episode
before, but missed
so tough
this
to remember because I auditioned for this one like, God, okay, hold on. Because I shot at the beginning of August, but I auditioned for it, I think, right before the wedding. I think I did. I'll text you who it was right now.
Mm-hmm.
It was a cool shoot. As big as these brands are, I'm texting you.
Mm-hmm.
I could have paid like double or triple, probably.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But it was cool. I got to go I think I'd only been to Colorado before for like a layover on a flight going cross country. So we flew into Denver, then we went to this ski lodge area in Silverhorn, which is this cute little town. And yeah, I got to be a ski patrol officer, and then I had to like reprimand the principals who were athletes, and then I had to show them the product and be like, bam, product.
Were you on the ski patrol?
Yeah, I was the head of the ski patrol, and I had my 2 cronies behind me. And
Can you ski?
I haven't skied since I was like 13. We didn't have to ski for the thing though.
Okay, so part of the audition was not skiing.
Well, no, you couldn't. There's no snow on the ground. We would have had to gone up to the top of the mountains to like ski.
Got you. I was just going to make a joke about things we say as actors that we can do in audition that we haven't done in like decades.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah.
All the stuff. I think on my thing it says intermediate horse riding, and I'm just beginner.
What do you mean intermediate? Now, I was an intermediate horse rider as a kid. I was a competitive jumper.
Wow. One of the guys on set was a horse riding. He was going to ride horse the next week, and he had to stand up on the horse. He said, "I was like
stand in the fucking in the whatever the thing,
yeah,
on top of the saddle." Oh no, that's too much for me. In the stirrups, I could do.
Yeah, the stirrups. That's one thing.
Yeah.
No, he's gonna have to stand up the week after. So yeah, I was up in Colorado, breathing the thin air. eating good tacos too. I had good tacos. I had tacos like three,
Yeah,
5 days I was there.
Colorado beef is like legendary, yo.
I didn't realize they had so, but there's so many like just there's. I mean, it was way more diverse than I was expecting too. I was like, one day I ordered Postmates, and this tall African gentleman showed up in a full like dashiki. I was like, why are you here?
Are you, were
It's
you
like,
lost?
I
Are
was
you
like,
okay?
you live here in Colorado?
He's like, the weed is great.
Yeah, there was a dispensary right next to the hotel.
Yeah, class.
Classic, classic, classic. So
How
that was
fun. How many days
yeah,
were you on set?
yeah, it was fun. I hadn't traveled for a shoot in a long time, so it was nice to go back out and stayed at the Indigo Hotel, had nice hardwood floors. Yeah. Yeah, the hotel lost power one day for about an hour, which was
That's
interesting.
annoying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it was good. It was I enjoyed it. Now, also, we're right before the wedding. I was fortunate enough to get booked with a brand that I've worked before. That actually I can mention, 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning. Good old brand. I've worked with them before, and they called me back to be a their air conditioning tech again. So
You're really great on camera, like explaining stuff that is hard for an average person to explain while still being friendly. Does that make sense?
yes, thank you. Yeah,
Like you
I have that
definitely,
affable quality. People always say to
yeah.
me.
It's like, I'm not going to make you feel stupid that you don't understand all these technical terms, but I'm going to rattle off these technical terms very quickly so you can understand them and they're in the copy of this print. Thank you so much.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're really good at that.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell, I mean, I would love more if more people knew that. I'd love to do it for a big brand for the big guys.
I feel like you're going to get a campaign and then all of a sudden all the other campaigns are just going to follow and be like, yeah, why don't this guy? We want this guy on the campaign. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, honestly, there's so many. I feel like opportunities for both of us to be the flagship person for a brand. I'm just like, why not now? Why like
I've gotten my first three, like one of them I got, like two of them I've gotten this year. One I was then X'd out of the campaign. And I was like, oopsies. And I took that really hard because
no?
I had thought I was like, oh man, campaign money. I'm booking an extra week in Spain. I was gonna say another week and go to Spain.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I saw your TSA one when you're with the
Oh, with the
that one is
pecan.
so good. And you give her the hold on, very important stuff here.
Uh, I had the best time. That was with the callback. I went totally off script and like did my own thing.
Oh, nice.
And the director was like, you just made that commercial so much funnier than I thought it could ever be. So, and when we were on set, by the way, to eat and speak at the same time, there is a technique which I found out. I
Got
did
to put
not
it to
know.
the side.
You tuck it like a squirrel. They don't teach you that. We're giving you this tip. If you ever have to eat on camera, you tuck it like a squirrel in the back, and you can still speak out of the front, friends.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't know that until take number 5.
Shoot, I learned that back in high school, just talking shit at lunch. You got to be able to, when
Oh,
someone on the basketball team comes at you, you got to be able to put that food aside and fire an insult back at them.
wow. Another reason why it was definitely a different high school experience than that. It'd be a
You
very
got to be
different high school
ready to
experience.
get that trash talk back out there immediately.
Hilarious.
Yeah, men's lunches are a lot different than ladies' lunches. I'm sure in high school and the cliques and everything. Like when all us jocks are sitting around the table, you know, talking trash to each other and slapping dicks, and the girls are over there like bonding and
I think bonding's a different
pretend bonding at least.
uh, alliance
Aligning. Yes,
forming.
yes,
Who were you aligned with that week? Who were you friends with that week? And who did you not like that week?
yeah.
Brutal.
Brutal stuff.
Brutal. Wow, that's so fun. You've had 2 spots. That's awesome.
Yeah, 2 spots after. Trust me, though, this year has been super slow. Like I said, the auditions have been coming in. Like, we have great agents. The auditions are coming in.
I have left Daniel Hoff, which is
I
something I was.
know. I saw you. I didn't realize that was fully with everything, but congrats. You now have
Yeah,
a full unified house.
she has a house of cards now, so we'll see if that changes things.
I love that for you, though.
But but Danny was so nice. He was like, you're welcome back to the family anytime. It was very, very sweet. Like,
Well, were you on the same deal like I am with Danny, where you haven't signed any actual paperwork?
you don't. Yeah, no.
Yeah. So it's like there's no just kind of call and have a conversation. But hey,
Yeah, but I will say not everybody has gotten that response back when they've left Daniel Hoff.
of course, I have a friend the same. Yeah,
So I felt very lucky. I felt very appreciated that that's how I left. And he understood. I was like, listen, like I need someone to rep me theatrically, and I'm super excited. And it wasn't like any animosity, But it was funny because they had asked me to get new headshots. So like I had just gotten my headshots back and then had these meetings. I had a bunch of meetings with different agencies. And then it was just like Garrett and I were supposed to go over my headshots basically, but then all of it happened at once and then I left for Italy. So it was
Mhm.
crazy.
Wow, whirlwind.
It was a crazy week. Yeah.
That's the biz. I want people. I can't stress this enough with people that one thing that I think we both had to learn, not the hard way, but quickly, is that half of the game, literally 50% of your success out here in the city, is moving up through the ranks in terms of representation. And that looks so different for all of us. Sometimes it means going from one agent who's in the same plane just to another agency, or sometimes it means being fully repped by another agency, bringing everything under one house. Sometimes it means going to one of the big three, big four acronym people. But it's constantly a game of having to understand where you fit in with your agency, and if it's time to go somewhere where you wanted more. And not that your agency is showing you they don't want you, but some people who now are saying we want you, like they're pulling you towards agency, and that's half the battle.
Yeah. Like going like I think the other thing that was different for me from this experience was that I now have a resume you can point to versus like when I first got to the city or even 2 years after living in the city, there wasn't a lot of work that you could look at. But now it's like it's more of a conversation between individuals of like, do we get each other? It's not me being like, oh, I really need you. It's more about, are we going to work together? Like, are we simpatico? Do we vibe? It's a very different mentality. I wasn't during these meetings, I wasn't like, oh, please take me. It was more like, do I like you?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
that
it's
is a big chunk of it.
very big chunk. Because agents are type A individuals, and so you have to really make sure that there's type A, then there's type A, right? So there's type A that like it's only about the money and the power, and then there's type A people who are like, no, I really want to help people get somewhere in this industry, and so you have to make sure you're going with the right type A personality.
And I would also say you really want them to be excited about you
Yes.
because they need to really want to take you somewhere because they see something in you that they know can be successful, which was such a wonderful experience. Like I think it took me, I would say up until now to really walk into those meetings and be like, I know what I can offer. I know that I am going to be successful. So, and if they don't see that's okay, but it's okay to also walk away from that situation.
Yeah.
So,
Walking away is sometimes the hardest part, but you got to realize that there's just too many agents and managers in this town to lock yourself in unless you're feeling like you're moving up, and so you got to be doing that.
if you feel uncomfortable reaching out to your manager or agent about anything, an audition, a question, a booking, That's not a good relationship. I know people are like, well, I'm just going to leave my agent or manager alone. It's like, no, this person is working. Like, this is a team effort. Like, you have to be able to ask these questions. And so I never had a problem if there was something that I was confused about in an audition. I would either call my manager and be like, this is confusing, or I'd call one of the agents at Daniel Hoff and be like, hey, like, can you get this clarified for me? Because I don't want to send in the wrong kind of audition.
Yeah.
But and a lot of people are like, oh, that's it. Don't you feel like you're annoying them? I'm like, no.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, gosh, when I first got here, I used to text Garrett for like what I should wear in the wardrobe of some of these auditions.
You did?
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I just got an audition from my Chicago agent, and they still call me every time I get an audition.
Nice.
They were
That's
like, hey,
nice.
we just want to make sure you saw that audition. I was like, oh my God, I did. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know why I find that so endearing, but I do.
That's so nice. Yeah.
It's so
They
nice.
care. They
They
want you
really
right.
do care. It's
Yeah.
very sweet. They're like, just want to make sure you saw all the terms and you're good with it. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Yes, thank you. And I'm like, so nice. And have a great weekend. Enjoy your holiday weekend. I'm like, you too, Caroline. Thank you so like it's just like
Oh, Caroline. Gosh, I feel like I haven't met an adult Caroline.
really?
I used to have like 4 or 5 of them when I was coming through grade school and middle school, but like I haven't met an adult Caroline.
Well, there's Caroline Thrasher, who is also my friend, who I literally just talked to today when she was babysitting the cat that she's taking care of.
Uh, Caroline Thrasher.
It's a real person. She's a real talent. If you're watching this, Caroline, you're a super talent, super funny lady. Keep booking. We got to tag her. She's going to freak out when she sees that.
She loves you, Caroline.
She loves you. Yeah, so I got a new agency. I got new headshots done, and we should talk about headshot prep because that was crazy.
Yeah, the new shots look great too. Look, you had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Holy cow. I looked at the shots and I was like, someone's having fun.
you got to have fun. You've got to have that. I really feel like you should have all different types of energies in your shots. Like I have some super serious ones too, and there's like these vampy vixen ones, which are like.
I was about to say, you saw me showing a little Cleveland there. I was like, holy cow.
I know my mother are like, are these pictures of you? I was like, are you really asking this question? Like, yeah. And she's like, oh, are your boobs that big? I was like, yep, with a push-up bra, they are.
Are your boobs that big? She's like, you gave them to me.
No, I will say that the Unger Lady boobs definitely change over time. Like they go from they're bigger now than they were.
They're
for
bigger
sure.
now.
They're bigger now. But they're not like
boobs
droopy.
fluctuate. That's okay. That's a thing. They go up and down.
They do. They're very bizarre, and the fact that people are obsessed with them also fascinates me. That's like being attracted to an armpit. Like they just have to be there, you know?
I think it's a little different than being attracted to an armpit, but
Is it?
in my book, there's actually a wide difference. It's actually very vast. It's kind of like
They're both different functions. They both have curves.
armpits have curves, yes, but they're convex instead of concave.
Yeah, beautiful. What a beautiful shape.
You know, being into armpits is a thing. Are you one of those people you like to go up and sniff a good armpit?
No, but I do like a man that smells really good.
It smells really good. Okay, there's women that love funk.
Some women love a spunky, funky man. They think it's kind of like hunter breeder kind of a thing. I think is like it's very primal.
Is that like the foot fetish for women? Man funk?
I don't know. That's not my fetish, so I don't know.
But I feel like women don't get the foot fetish the way guys do. Like there are some guys like the feet. Oh my gosh! But I feel like women are like, no, it's not a.
I mean, men's feet are disgusting for the most part.
True. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think I've ever seen a woman who's like, oh my gosh, he's got such great feet. I love him. Like.
I mean, no. Never in my life have I seen a pair of feet where I was like, that is it for me. Ooh, give it to me, daddy. Give me that foot.
But think about how many women, probably including yourself, have some like story from a guy who made some comment about their feet, right? Like,
About like a woman's foot, like my foot.
yeah, okay. I've had women I've worked with who have some stories about guys making comments about their feet, and I'm just like, I'm sorry.
That's weird. I've never had that experience. I mean,
There's this girl I worked with in a boxing gym in Maryland, and she had small feet, but she had really high arches.
oh,
And a coworker of hers, I forget where she worked at, but she said she was wearing sandals that day, and her coworker was like, "Your foot arches, they're so high. Oh my God, like it's like the Arc de Triomphe. Can I call you the Arc de Triomphe?" And she was like,
that's crazy.
she was like, "What?"
What?
Men, aren't we just? We have the best tact, don't we?
So special. Yeah, so that all of that happened within a week of like interviewing and signing and headshots are back. It was a crazy and me trying to pack for Italy at the same time. Like my headshots happened on Monday. I had meetings on Tuesday and Wednesday. I decided on Thursday. They sent me the paperwork immediately. I filled it out on Thursday and left for my trip Friday.
Nice.
It was crazy pants.
You got me. You got it done. Earned that vacation 3 times
I
over.
think, yeah, I feel like that's the way this industry works is that it happens when you're least expecting it and preparing for it.
Yeah, got to keep pushing along, making sure that the managers keep pushing you, and that's it. That's great though.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That
I'm
is
pooped.
wonderful. Yeah,
I'm
congrats for
just
us both getting new theatrical agents within a year.
Wait, you did too?
No, remember I signed last November.
Or oh yeah, 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 yeah. I
Still
was like,
within
wait,
the
another one?
no. My theatrical shout out to Courtney. They've been doing great, man. Like I said, I've had some really good theatrical auditions this year. I just auditioned for the lead in a Vertical a couple of weeks ago for this to be this black billionaire who falls in love with this like 25-year-old.
Oh, did you book it?
I don't know. It was just literally like a week and a half ago. I don't. I
Boy.
mean, I'm sure. I think I would have heard something because they want. They turn around on those is pretty quick.
Yeah.
Um, I had an audition for a Netflix show that was called Project Arcadia, but then I found out it was. And then I found out it was actually One Piece.
Was what?
One Piece is the Netflix show that's it's a live action anime adaptation. Got pretty popular,
Mm.
and so I was like, "Ooh, maybe I'll hear about that later."
Verticals, man. They're coming out like crazy.
Yeah, they're doing more and more stuff.
A friend of mine is like solely auditioning for verticals now and they are very happy.
Wow. You know, but a lot of them they love to rehire the same actors too. I know the one that I was on where I got to play a werewolf. Um, that actor they kept hiring him back. It was like for a whole series.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, some of the day rates on verticals are like $800 a day, which is almost like a SAG day rate. So you do a vertical for 10 days, you've made you're making 8 grand minus your fees and everything else. Like you're still netting between 5 and 6 grand for
that's
10 days
great.
of work. You know,
We shall see. We shall see.
get that hunka factor up, start taking your shirt off in these auditions.
Dude, I had to for that one actually. I had to do a shirt off scene when I was working out.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm prepped. I'm ready. I'm probably the biggest I've ever been.
Really?
Yeah, I'm in great shape for a 41-year-old guy. No
Brilliant.
complaints. Yeah, let's go.
What's the tattoo on your arm there?
This one is courage, honor, respect. Quick story about this one. I got this in Miami with an ex-girlfriend. So I used to date this girl from Belgium, beautiful, gorgeous girl, but it was just not a healthy relationship at all.
I mean, you guys got tattoos together, huh?
Yeah, we went to Miami when we first started dating. We
Put it
don't
a
have the
little
same
bit this
tattoo.
way to camera so people can see it.
It says courage, honor, and respect. We don't have the same tattoo. We got tattooed at
Okay,
the same time by the same person. Well, not same
got
one,
you.
one after the. And the funny thing is, we got tattooed by Lil Wayne, one of Lil Wayne's tattoo artists. Yeah, we were in Miami and we went to Miami Ink. You know, at the time it was a popular television show. We went to go see what their prices were like. And they went in there and she wanted to get this thing that was kind of like for Sagittarius, like an arrow or something.
Okay.
She went in and asked for a picture and they drew up like this really quick thing. And it was like super small. It was like this big. And it was going to be like 250. And we were like, huh? Okay, we'll go down the street. So we started walking down the street to all these other tattoo artists. And we popped into this shop. But, oh, that's Lil Wayne. And we saw all these pictures with him and this blonde lady. And the assistant was like, oh, yeah, that's what's her name. She'll be here in a few minutes. She tattoos Lil Wayne sometimes. And we're like, we want to get tattooed by her. So she literally walks in like 4 minutes later, draws up a much better version of what she wanted, which was like much bigger, cheaper, slightly cheaper, but much bigger. And so we picked her. And I didn't know what I wanted. And I was like, I used to wear these wristbands, and the wristband actually said courage, honor, respect. I was like, I'll just get courage, honor, respect tattooed. I was like, let's get that.
I thought that was like going to be like your pledge to her, which was always those three things.
No. People always see this and like, were you a Marine or something? I was like, no. Not me. Not at all, mate.
This gentleman, no.
No, not at all.
Oh man, I was gonna bring up like for acting stuff about Slate, so just remind me we'll do it next week.
Okay, about slates. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quickly before we, I guess, finish off, anything you've been watching? You want the people to know you've been watching?
I finally watched The Morning Show.
The morning show on Apple TV.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you watched this?
I have not, but I heard, is it still going? Are they still doing new seasons?
Yes, the new season is coming up September 11th, sorry, September 10th. And I was like, I better watch this show.
Okay.
And I think, yes.
Is Hassan Minhaj still on the show? I know he's the first season.
Who?
Hassan Minhaj from The Daily Show. The comedian, stand-up comedian.
Should I look him up?
Yeah. He used to be on The Daily Show. Then he had his own show called The Patriot Act on Netflix. And now he does like YouTube interviews in addition to his specials.
Spell it for me.
Hassan, like Hassan.
Yes.
Hassan Minhaj.
He was on, I don't think he came on until the third season.
Okay, I don't know if he was recurring or just one season thing. Okay.
He was on the third season, so he was great.
Okay.
He did stand up?
Yeah. You didn't know he was on The Daily Show? He does stand up, he has specials.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He does YouTube interviews now. He's a good comedian. He's a progressive comedian. He likes to cover a little bit of politics in there too.
Oh.
Yeah, he's good.
Nice. How about you? Are you watching anything?
Oh gosh. Yes. I'm a big sci-fi person, so we're watching season 3 of Strange New Worlds, Star Trek.
Oh, how's it going?
It's going great. It's on Paramount Plus. It's just great sci-fi. I mean, starring Anson Mount and Rebecca Romaine Stamos, or Rebecca Romaine, I should say, not Stamos anymore.
Yeah. Wow, she's still working. Go. That's
oh
good.
yeah. She looks great. She doesn't look like she's aged really much at all.
Bless.
Like she just, I mean, obviously put on like the slightest amount of weight, but like just normal person weight. Like she's not like model thin like she used to be.
Yeah.
But she's gorgeous and still looks like Rebecca Romaine. Like she just like, yeah, I'm like, ooh, go Rebecca. Okay.
I also watched The Hunting Wives, which is the new like Netflix series. We can talk about that next week too.
My mom wants me to watch that.
Your mom wants you to watch that?
The Hunting Wives. I feel like that's what she said. I think it was something. What's it? What's it about?
What a what a weird thing for your mom to request to have you want to watch.
I feel like it was something our family was watching. The Hunting Wives.
The family was what? Okay, I think you need to check with your mom.
Is it? Am I not thinking of the same thing? Hunting Wives.
It's very sexual, so it's just funny that
No,
you're
no,
like, I really want you to watch this.
no, no. That's
As
not
you
what.
do. Huh?
I guess I was thinking there's some other show something similar to Hunting. I guess something Hunting in the
That's
title
funny,
maybe.
dude. That's like the fifth funny thing you've said so far.
Wonderful.
Can't wait to join you for Yom.
Join you for
That's how
some yum.
I'd
Some,
love to hang out with you during Yom Kippur.
yeah,
Really?
we'll be all in white.
Yikes.
All right, guys. Well, that's the show for today. We had a nice, fun hour of just coming back. We're back, everybody.
We're back, babies.
Getting back into. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Odd Not Couple. What's the tagline?
Champagne. What?
I would say the tagline.
What is it again? It's been so long.
It was your tagline.
Champagne bookings and caviar dreams.
Yes, that's it. Champagne bookings and caviar dreams, everybody.
Hey, you get all the callbacks this week, babies.